I would say the fact that we are family and that we have known each other for so long. Like some other students, they might have known each other maybe just like during their time at ACC, but since we're best friends basically for life, so we know each other like to the core, like very, very well.
Right, yeah, we know our strengths and weaknesses very well. Like, we know what we would be good at in these competitions, what maybe we could pass off to the other person, and we have like we just have an understanding of each other. Like, so we like there's a level of trust and communication there that I think will maybe give us an edge. Hopefully.
I chose her because ever since we've known each other, we've always talked about like being a part of a reality TV together and how we would dominate. I don't know if we'll dominate here, but like, still.
Pretty big chance we will.
Yeah, pretty big chance we will.
I would say it's because of how competitive we are. We're both really smart and really competitive, so I think that'll give us a good edge.
I also think we got a wide range of skills that we can apply to this competition, whether it's just our overall knowledge of a lot of things and our athletic abilities. I know we were both athletes in high school, so I think we got a pretty good chance at this.
I mean, that's simple. I've known this dude from 3rd grade when we were in elementary school together, so then I know him super well. We know our weaknesses, we know our strengths. We're a good team.
And like you said, I know his weaknesses, I know his strengths, so we compensate for each other.
Wow, I wonder if that's simple. We're both just naturally competitive people. So then the second we saw it, I sent it to him. He was down off rip. So I know we're both ready to go.
And how we're going to win the race, speed, explosive power, thinking smart, and pacing ourselves throughout the race.
I think what makes us unique and is different from the others is that we're definitely willing to go the extra mile. We're gonna do what it takes to get done. So we're gonna step in. We're gonna go that extra. We're gonna put that extra foot in. We're gonna make sure we're there. So we're definitely gonna work hard, and we're not gonna be lacking.
Definitely, we're gonna put in the work. I feel like we're gonna stand out in the discipline aspect leading up to the race. Preparation, of course, will be undergoing, but yeah, definitely.
Because like we have like a different perspective, because we have like, since like everyone else, they have like just the ACC perspective of it, but we also have like the little high school side of it too, so it'll change perspective views.
We're also younger and then faster.
More athletic.
Yes.
I'm very competitive, so that's why I want to win the race. I think thinking outside the box is probably going to be the best way to win the race in this scenario, so that's what I'll end up doing.
I'm also very competitive, and I like to win. I think our strategy is that I've been part of the Amazing Race as a volunteer before, so I think that seeing the racers in action and seeing what they have to do and go through, I think that's a very huge advantage over the other competitors.
I'm excited to kind of step out of my comfort zone and push myself to be a bit more competitive.
I feel like it's a similar thing for me, kind of stepping out of my comfort zone, doing something more public, challenging. I have a lot of social anxiety, so I feel like this is a good way to kind of push myself to get more out there.
I think we're gonna win just by sheer force of will,
determination,
and like lifting each other up, like seeing where we struggle and acknowledging those struggles in each other and just lifting up where we can.
I think we have really fun doing really weird tasks and we just giggle at everything.
We're like little old ladies in like college girl bodies, and we have a lot of fun doing all sorts of stuff. We build a lot of puzzles together.
And we like to go like dancing.
I think the puzzles will kind of help with like logic and stuff, because we also have done escape rooms together and stuff. And we always kind of have like a positive vibe, so I think any like thing we get stuck on, we'll probably have like fun doing it. If we win, we'll wear the hats for the entire spring semester.
We'll do it.
We're different because we didn't go from school to like high school straight to college. Like we had a lot of obstacles in our way before we could do that. We're older, as you can tell. So I think that is what keeps us unique.
I hope to gain memories and just something so we can tell our children about, look back on and be like, hey, we competed at the school we went to and we got through it. We were brave enough to do something like that.
I was just hoping to connect more with the community and community outreach, and honestly just have a really fun time and maybe win some cool prizes would be cool. But yeah.
I want to kind of see how we do with a challenge or a race. This will be a good opportunity to work on not being so competitive, I think, for both of us.
Yeah, we're competitive.
We're very competitive.
That is true.
That's true.
We're oldest siblings, so we've got to put everyone in their places and let them know that we're about to take the cake.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been in Austin for 3 years now, so I think it's also a good chance to good opportunity to just go out there and see more of it.
And I was born and raised in Austin, so I'll take any opportunity I can and go visit my city.